Alright, hello, welcome back to another video on this channel. This is the 22nd video that is going out today. I'm very excited. We're nearing this. Um, if this is the first video that you're watching in the series, um, I've turned 23 today on the 15th of April. Every year, whatever number I turn, I do something around it. This year, I thought, why not upload freaking 23 videos on my birthday around the 23 learnings that I've gotten from this move abroad, from moving to Australia. If you've watched all the videos, mate, thank you. I don't know why you watched all the videos, but thank you. But all I can do is be happy that I've shared such deep things about myself, about my personality, about the mindset shifts that I've gotten since I've moved to Australia. R22, Learning 22 is about you have to work double hard. Unfortunately, you have to work double hard. I'll give you a perspective, right? Sorry, I was getting this footy ball. I'll give you a perspective, right? If you were in your home country right now and if there was any sort of inconvenience, you were not able to find a job, anything at all, right? Who would you call? You would call your parents, family, friends, family relatives, whatever, and they'll sort things out with, sorry. They will not sort, but you will sort things out with them, right? You will get together and sort things out because you already have an established network present in your home country. Now, unfortunately, you do not have that. You are moving to a new country altogether. You might have a couple of family friends, might have a cousin, you might have some family, some friends, but they will not babysit you. They will not be there 24/7 for you. You are the person who will have to work double hard, build those connections from scratch, build that network from scratch by yourself. So you will have to work double hard. For this video, there are two verticals that I will talk about. One is how you have to work double hard because you don't have anyone. Second, why you'll have to work double hard because you're an immigrant. I'll talk about the second one later part of the video because that's more interesting. First one is you will have to work double hard because, again, everything I mentioned in the start, because you are not from this country, you don't have an already existing network, connections. You're learning the new country altogether. You're from learning the road signs to learning the personality. You have to learn every single thing from scratch. You have to learn how people react, how people act, what is accepted, what is not accepted, what will you say, will that make people offended, is that offensive, is that insulting, is that banter, what is the fine line. So you will have to make those mistakes, you will have to go through those setbacks, failures, um, un un you know, the thing I'm trying to say is that people will interpret your message, your tone in a way where that wasn't your intention maybe, and you'll have to be okay with that and you'll have to deal with it. You'll have to take that on head on, learn from it, and not make that same mistake again. Now, anybody else who has been brought up in this country will not have to think about all of that because they've done their schooling in this country. They've existed with these people, and not being these people as in something that is looked down upon, but they've existed with the locals from their childhood. So they would obviously know more and they would obviously know the way of life. Whereas you'll have to work double hard. You'll have to figure all of that out. You'll have to figure out your connections, your network, while studying, while working, while earning a living for yourself, and while setting everything up. Now, if you compare yourself to someone who is a local and is a 23-year-old per se, if I look at my Aussie friends, they already have houses. Multiple people have multiple houses already because they've been working since the age of 15. And for them to put a down payment is pretty easy, right? Because, they've been earning since 15. They're paying no rent because they're living with their parents and they're chill. Whereas myself, first I have to finish uni, I have to pay that uni fee. I have to get a full-time job, which comes because of our visas. That comes with a lot of restrictions. Save more because we are paying rent. We pay for our insurances, private insurances, and then be eligible to buy a house once we get our permanent residency. So just look at both the things that I just told you, and it'll prove how we have to work double hard. Second, when it comes to you have to work double hard for opportunities, and both of them are somehow connected. Because see, at the end of the day, I wouldn't say there's discrimination in Australia, but there's subtle, hinted discrimination. I wouldn't say discrimination, racism, right? You will see, people getting promoted who have been with an organization for a longer time. If I talk about cricket, people who have spent their whole childhood in a club, they will most probably be favored over you, even if you are a better batsman, bowler, cricketer altogether. When it comes to work, someone who has been with the organization for 5+ years, why will that organization not promote that person and promote you, even though you have better skills, better credentials, better certifications? You will have to spend time, you will have to work double hard to prove yourself to the organization while you're building yourself up. And unfortunately, that is how the world works. Turn the tables around. If the locals of the country that you're in would come to your home country, you will be favored. You will be, given priority because you have been born and brought up in that country. You have those pre-existing relationships, connections. So accept that you have to work double hard, take that head on, and then go from there. That was our 22, learning 22. Next video will be the last one. So I'll see you in the next one.